These are the best highlights from the matchup between Oh My God and LNG during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
We can't get towards anything like a Berserker Creep, which is often like the gold standard for a Yone first pack.
Yeah, it gives you that extra attack speed to lower your Q and W cooldowns. And of course, in a melee versus melee matchup, move speed is a premium because it means you can outstep a little better and space out your auto attacks and abilities very effectively. While this happens, OMG, yes, they did have good early laning phase in mid lane. It's led to a decent CS advantage. If they're exactly what would happen if they were Yordles? These are the real questions. And what would happen if PP God saw people in here? Maybe he'd be with a little bit higher HP. He does have level 6, can go in, and he is.
He's going to try and get the Solar Flare after to allow Starry to come on over, and there's the Glacial Prison after. LNG, that was a bit dulled. Wei gets bailed out, but the Zyra, it's a drought there, and the plant is uprooted.
Into a Hextech Dragon as Zyra, or C1 in your game. It can kill the plants, which are most of your DPS, and that is a negative for Zyra.
Lonfong throws down the Shroud, trying to cycle through as many of those Qs as possible to save this tower where they can. You can see they've actually shifted Starry towards the mid lane, but this tower still going to fall, not going to be stopped, and that will be evening up the gold lead here for LNG.
This is a little bit of the follow-on from what happened in the bot side play as well. Starry jumps in, gets the kill, but while that's happening, the tower's still taking down. Can Lonfong get an angle with a teleport? If you can also get himself side lanes, that can be important. Here comes the TF.
Can look on forwards. That's a fairly decent chunk. Hung in a dangerous position. Gets pulled out, though, by the big ult from Kai'Sa. Sorry, Kalista, of course, with the Fate here. Lonfong into the backline, looking for an execute. Gets the reset, though. Wei, flashing away, still goes down. It's a 2-for-2 right now with Lonfong beginning to trade on out Scout in the back of the pit. Zuka waiting for the Ixtal impact to get on in. Will flash on out away from a potential gold card. Looking to escape. Has a Q3. Gets towards the mid.
Really causing some issues for LNG. The slam into the wall happens. Scout does have ult.
Oh, that's well managed. The Shroud doesn't quite come down in time.
That is also so important. Scout getting extra Dragon is being started. That can maybe make its way towards mid lane, but it could also be cleared out by OMG because they're not supporting the charge. Can they stop it winding up? No. Oh, come on, OMG. They should have been able to stop this one. I don't think they can just now. They do. Okay, all right. I was about to blame them for...
They had, yeah.
About to blame them. Oh, they didn't get to it in time. They stopped that. They get Harry on the top side using those 6 rubs. Important moment.
They do get a couple turrets. They stop that one. That's a big stun into stun combo. OMG in a slightly tricky position as Harry needs to keep running away, avoids, and they don't exist. Now maybe a dive onto Zuko could prove problematic. They'll get a gold card. There's a shield available briefly. Wei coming on down, and that could prove pretty dangerous into the suppression. And Pale comes on down into the massive ultimate from Wei. It'll be a 1-for-1, yeah, but the damage is huge.
Harry does manage getting up that last kill. Minute and Soul Dragon would be Soul for LNG. Cloud Soul, when you have champions like, you know, Twisted Fate trying to run you down, can be really important. Here comes the fight.
So in the picture, Gala has no summon. That could prove difficult. The Stranglethorns comes on through into a big Fate Sealed. Xiaofang trying to get out, cannot. 2 members dead. Lonfong in the backline trying to get something, but is rooted up in his Shroud. Just can't get the execution. Bailed out, does get one. Needs to run away from Zucker. Gets a speed up with the fleet foot, but with the Conqueror, I apologize, and the Q. Trying to continue to run away. We'll have another E cooldown, and maybe...
Oh, the plants!
Need to run away with the plants!
Oh, it's photosynthesis all over again. Flash forward.
Hang on, the damage back here could be pretty big as Starry's finally down. Wei, desperately low, not down. Starry was on the took aggro. Sorry, make that Harry. Misreading the names just briefly. Damage back onto Zuko, stays alive, avoids the grasping roots. W lands. Starry wants
HP bars just barely to take away this dragon, and LNG, what could have been a huge objective moment for them, cannot seal that out quite just yet. Double AD carries on the dragon without contest. OMG get their first dragon of it. We need a replay for this, folks. There are a million different things that happen. I guess OMG walk away.
Here we go again. No vision. Might be able to get on in here and start fighting. Overcomes Harry. Where is Lonfong on the flank? That could prove problematic. And LNG's abilities to deal with flanks been called into question before. Gets shoved into the wall. Fantastic read. Ensures the death of the Akali. And the damage back is exactly what LNG were looking for. This time they punish the flank. This time they get a couple kills. And OMG cannot contest the Baron. They end up falling by the wayside. And the objective will be LNG's.
Lonfong misjudges his engage timing. The rest of OMG can't bail him out. And Zucker, it doesn't matter if he's 1k or 10k behind. He's still a Skarner with all of that CC. The peel comes through. Zucker really saving the team fight. He might just survive on the turret. Starry
gets the kill. That's not bad. At least the table.
Okay, Zucker saves the team fight. Does on the turret. There will be a teleport from Scout looking to go hunt down one of those Scarlet Styes. I don't think he's going to make his way out of here. Finds the rest of the waiting team for him. LNG clean up shop. And now with the AD carry gone, this could be the victory lap now.
Now we're starting to see a few more of those item solutions come on through. PP got engaged onto, will turn it around himself. The Glacier Prison afterwards is actually really good. Harry looking for the gold card, but the follow-up's just not here. Longfong flashes the Fate Sealed into the E, but he's got nowhere to go. He's dead.
And that means again, Longfong fails one of the late game team fights, and OMG have to play without their mid laner.
We said it was going to be so hard to play the Akali, but Starry wasn't there.
And if they win, they are through to the Ascension group, the upper group in the next stage of LPL. If they lose, Rare Atom would go ahead of them, and both of these teams playing right now would fall down to the Nirvana group.
PC for a bit longer than he thought he was going to be. Gala's very deep here, needs to be a little bit careful. Gold card comes on through, but now the QSS, apologies, the cleanse, and now the damage onto PP God is monstrous.
Ooh.
I thought Leona's supposed to be tanky.
Yeah, not when you've got the press the attack. Callisto with so many items. Gala taking a backseat for so much of this game. Finally gets a chance to do a hop, skip, and a jump over OMG's shallow graves, it feels like, in this one. OMG, they have been just run about around the late game fights, and now they're in free fall. LNG run towards the base.
Like a 9 to 10,000 gold lead at this point in OMG. They have got to pray to their namesake. I hope they get something. That Fate Seal was a little bit dodgy. Actually, the damage on the Scout is pretty solid. Down to about half HP, but still has the teleport if he's given the opportunity to reset. Quite see the cooldown from my angle on viewing the screen, so he might not actually have that opportunity, and that might be what they need to get a bit more damage. Gets cleansed, so he should be fine with that QSS. Stopwatch buys some time, but Harry in a difficult position goes on down, and they just don't have the damage anymore. Any attempt at a pick is immediately turned around. The CC chain is looking mighty long, and it's attached to an anchor that's dragging OMG into the depths. They just don't have anything left to work with, and bye-bye SSOMG. Game 1's boat is surely sinking.
Yeah, feels like OMG, with this amount of gold, they might have just seen another Ocean Gate as well, but they're not the billionaires. They're still crashing and burning, though, getting crushed under the weight of LNG. Longfong left alive. With the wave dying, LNG, I don't think they can end the game. And OMG will get one lap.
Baron has started, and members of LNG are going to be a known quantity with the press of the
Okay,
ults.
Twisted Fate. Can they get themselves a flank? No, they're going straight down the front and center again. This doesn't look like a winning team fight, and the Baron's gone.
Denies Scout's easy entrance. PP got to the backline, but is immediately met with the Lance of Thorny Longinus and dies very swiftly. The Sejuani is again turned into spare ribs. Starry gets over the wall. Some fancy feet that are swiftly broken at the ankle. And it's a triple kill to Gala.
Zucker teleporting into the base, and OMG once again go down the front and center, and it is just a charge of the Light Brigade. The stars are not twinkling so much tonight. OMG getting blasted off the map.
Well, Zucker will face roll book his way towards the Nexus here and help secure this game 1 victory. Longfong styling for just the TikTok reels at this point, but still dies to do it. Game secure. LNG, when they got the lead, refused to give it up.
If the only thing you remember, engage on the side of OMG to catch him out as he flits around the edge of the team fights.
If you can get towards a Dirk early, you can start to potentially attack.
OMG not really been able to get into the objectives first.
Oh boy. Well, there goes that dragon down, despite what should be an early laning phase advantage. Xiaofang is on bot side. I don't know whether they want an actual fight here, but the 3v3 a possibility. Fighting over the control wall. Scout got first roam.
Resets are scary.
PP God going to be rooted up. Can put down the door. Gets that damage reduction. Needs to back away with a stand behind me. In comes the piercing darkness. Way away. Gets a leap and a flash. And an ult from Scout divides OMG from their health bars.
Longfong. Things that earns you is lane dominance. I feel like this is now LNG favored. Yes, you are giving over those 3 grubs to OMG. If you give over 6, maybe we'll have the point where OMG can get themselves some tower trades later. Level 6 on Zucker.
Could be even a bit difficult. Harry goes all out, but that means he loses all his resist. He's to be very afraid of Weiwei's ability to get a kill. And Zucker just gets to dodge out of the way of the ultimate from Xiaofang, and 2 kills go the way of LNG in top side this time.
To target, resets that Q partially as well. Gonna get that water over the wall. Teleports in. We are squaring up for a dragon fight. OMG, if they get that reset, all's right and right as rain. But can they get that point?
The reset is Harry. He's not going to be here quite yet. Zucker also has a teleport. First hook comes on through into a massive depth charge. Xiaofang just about alive, but it means they cannot come and fight. The burn onto Hung, though, does at least get them a kill. Dragon secured by LNG nonetheless.
Alright, go in as the tankier form of Nautilus with the center buffing him up as well. If he can get the big engage, OMG need to rely on the way to get stuff through.
That's pretty solid. That could be massive. Can try and get some damage before he gets to jump over the wall. Can get the kill. And then they'll also get 4 grubs. Big moment from OMG and a great arrow from Starry.
Okay, so, and that's going to be a kill over to Xiaofeng. Important the Ash Arrow on target. Ash Arrow leads to that first pick. That can be the resets that they need. Harry on the flank, but currently walking into the Renekton. There's the arrow.
Onto the Nautilus. Not the easiest target, but the damage isn't awful. Can get the Spiraling Despair afterwards. Hung died to that one the last time as well. PP got flashing away, and they do get that first kill. But it'll be the 1-for-1 as the jungler is isolated by Weiwei, who throws in the taste of fear to ensure the king's death.
Xiaofeng can't stick around long enough to make use of the reset. He goes down before he can pick up the disembodied soul.
Piercing darkness. Begin to start this up one more time. Down about half HP. Here comes OMG. They want to fight this. Again, this might be their last moment before power gets interesting.
Herald goes over. No Ash Arrow, no Whale. It's hard to fight.
Get the Spectral Maw. That's pretty good going into the Crushing Maw afterwards. It is good. Hung gets a Spider-Man Q away to buy some safety, but the CC Chain ensures the death of the Crocodile. PP God rooted up. Can't go any further, but remember, Hung potentially in danger under this turret.
They keep walking forwards. If they keep going, Hung's going to get spotted. Doesn't have the flash just yet. No hook. I think he's going.
They're going to try and get some more space, but there's nowhere more to go. Another pick. Ooh. Can't land that dredge line onto Weiwei.
Closer on things. So OMG get themselves the kills even without the ultimates. That's going to be quite telling. And LNG, they might be overstaying towards this top side. Need to be a little bit careful. Gala playing
Scout was also chunky out that bot lane tower. They've got a potentially good flank action. They can make the flank play this time around. Zucker still going to be off vision. It's got the dominance and Longfong in danger. Gets jumped on. Terry trying to make sure that his mid laner stays alive. A big chunk ensures Zucker dies. Longfong gets that one all the while. Weiwei kills off the Braum. It's a 1-for-1 right now, but Hung's health bar so low. Gonna get some healing back with that honey fruit, and the dragon now being started by LNG.
Xiaofeng hit by the W midway through. That leads to the hook.
Lands onto Weiwei. Both junglers in danger. Xiaofeng alive. Weiwei gets all out, and Xiaofeng stays alive. Scout cannot get the kill with the Emperor's Divide. Longfong trying to find space to back away to safety as Harry looks for a Q3. Can't find it. Gala about to turn on up and try and get a Q here. Xiaofeng gets the reset. Steals the Nautilus. Can begin to do a bit more work. Cannot get Gala. The severing bolt not quite on target as Gala has enough range. They have an idea. Is there Crushing Maw just short?
Longfong can't make it out, and Scout can fight.
Great flash from Gala as well, as Harry's Q3 hits him into dead center as well, and that might have changed the end of the fight because Xiaofeng actually does get a hold of Hung here, and you're thinking with a 2v2 there with the reset again. It's all back. The arrow lands. It's going to be a lot of damage. The turnaround on the Zucker shoots. He's got the Starix Gauge. It's not going to keep him alive. He goes down. Reset for Xiaofeng. Scout hit with the Spiraling Despair into a Severing Bolt. Brings him down to about half HP and will burn to a third.
OMG. This is the composition they... That first reset here, it goes. Does land onto Nautilus.
They're going to try and get the damage immediately down onto that Nautilus. Dragon started, but not going to be salved. And that will be Xiaofeng with the body of the Nautilus to work with. Can look for the dredge. Scout! That's huge. Gets to go golden briefly. Tries to buy some side. Zucker to the back. Let's stay alive. Not much healing. Still dies to the Spiraling Despair. The shuffle's good, but Scout needs to flash away. Burns down. Taken out by Harry. They're going to keep chasing. Gala has to flash away, but they get Scout.
And Scout in such a position to win the game.
Huge moment. Weiwei still alive. And maybe, just maybe, they can look to players. Remember, there's no teleport on Scout, even if he spawns in 15 seconds. Weiwei has to leap
away. With
his
E down, he won't be able to jump into the pit. He needs to get himself a bit of a delaying here. He doesn't have it back in. He's not going to go for the steal at all right now. It's going down. They're teleporting into the pit.
What about the retreat from OMG? They're going to have to try and get on out of here. They might just sacrifice PP God and say, it's been great, nice knowing you. Sacrifice your life for the Baron on the rest of our team.
LNG, they...
0, 5, and 6 has really struggled to get value in these team fights. Instead, it's just been a body to donate over to Xiaofeng's Viego. The arrow goes wide. Zucker, though, with the Starix still not up to stay alive. And that's another kill going on over. Harry in danger on the other side as Scout tries to get some of it all out. Comes on through into the Severing Bolt. Secures a kill onto Gala. The body stolen by Xiaofeng.
They get Gala. Oh. Gala gets caught out somehow, some way, at OMG off of one dragon fight after multiple arrows from Starry turn the game around. They're going to go in with a Baron buff and what, a 5v3 as it stands at LNG. They're going to lose at least an inhib.
They lose potentially a bit more. They had so much standing gold. Remember, before that dragon fight, they had 0 turrets. This gold lead is about to balloon in favor of OMG.
You can see right now, Gala coming up, Scout back on wave clearing duty. They don't have Zucker, they don't have part of that front line. The Renekton already hard to play in the late game. It doesn't get any easier from here. OMG, they have the team which really feels like it's come online now.
Nice step on forwards, the arrow lands, that's onto Weiwei, into the Glacial Fissure, but go splat! The raid can comes on through the Spiraling Despair onto Scout, who's got nowhere to go! The stolen Kha'Zix's body tastes the fear of his teammate.
LNG are just stood from OMG. They might just be able to run this down into a full game win. There's a teleport from Zucker, but he can't do anything from here.
It's a desperate angle in the 3 versus 5. There's another death, hung again, hung out to dry. Gala flashes away, but there ain't anything to celebrate here. This Senna will be watching her own soul join the Black Mist.
So there is no wave from mid lane, but there are 2 inhibs down. Even though Zucker teleports to kill the wave, the super minions are here. LNG 2v5. Weiwei coming up.
Weiwei's up, but Scout's still 10 seconds away. It's a decent Dawning Shadow bites his face. Nexus exposed, but there will be no more shenanigans at Nexus this week. OMG win game 2.
1-1 in the series, and OMG keep it alive.
Top level of top laner in the LPL has been having his moments, but in general, OMG has been a team that has struggled to.
Maybe they should put like doctorates out for League, so I could be another Dr. Hapgood in the family. We have a lot of those. Have a lot of them. Yeah, we did. Grew up with a lot of medical terminology.
It's true. Dinner table conversations were a particular breed of conversation. It's true.
Sansei, and we've seen it into the Jax as well. Harry knows he doesn't have that ultimate, can't influence this team fight, would rather just keep Zucker from influencing it too. Here we go!
Gets hit with the Glacial Prisoner, there comes the boom! Tick, tick, and we know how it ends. A turnaround kill, though, is pretty good. Not quite enough damage. Flash Auto will get the kill. Reset, but Scout's there and waiting. Oh, the huge manatee. It's a disaster.
Scout flashes to secure the kill. Both junglers die. Weiwei's ultimate at the same point. The combo is back online, and Zucker's teleported in.
Does mean the spear goes wide, but the stun's still there. Zucker has to flash on out. Turret falls, and Zucker in danger. Gets an ult out from Gala to come and defend his top laner, who also hops away. Another spear lands. Teleport coming on through. That's the ultimate onto the cannon. Nowhere to really go. Sharp continue to hop away. And a double kill over to Scout, who had a ward to TP to.
This cannon. And sadly, Harry, with all of the individual gold lead in the world, much like earlier in the series with the Twisted Fate, really struggling to leverage that. Yes, it will be a trade from Lunfeng getting onto a tower on the bot side, but shutting down the cannon, getting the Herald, getting topside turret. LNG have been ahead in the macro this game so far.
That's really frustrating, because it felt like they'd gotten Zucker dead to rights. He just takes so long to die. In fact, doesn't die. Scout gets to teleport in. Weiwei gets to roam on up. They get the turret in trade as well.
This League. Why are we doing this? Why do we keep doing this? What are we doing?
Gala? Again? It's him again!
Gala! Why do you keep wasting the Herald?
We've seen some great Herald drivers in the LPL.
What?
Gala's just had his license revoked.
Multiple times! You need this push! Take the mid lane turret, use the satchel! What the hell has he just done? Again! Oh damn, misclick from Gala as he stops it from charging into mid lane 2 games in a row. What the hell is he thinking? It removes them an inroad into the dragon as well, so OMG even take that.
I've seen better driving skills at children's go-kart parties. That was a very suspect moment. As
you just let it charge for free. No one was going to stop that. Harry is going to get teleported out. The macro from LNG is still on point.
Harry gets teleported behind by Scout. Now Gala's trying to do the same. Flashing onto Scout. Gets a lot of damage onto him. Gonna try and get Xiaofeng to come on down. There's Weiwei. Misses the ultimate. Still doing a lot of damage. Scout in danger. Can they land anything more? But that's just not going to be quite quick.
That magic resist on the front line of LNG. We're still waiting for that big cannon. Oh, and that's a catch.
Could be problematic. PP God's still pretty tanky. Does have the flash yet to pop it. Gala throws down the ultimate. The Mega Inferno Bomb does some work, but the turnaround damage actually huge here. Flash away from Hung, who has his own ultimate to pop. Look at Scout. Got caught. Not quite dead. Harry on the flank. Slicing Maelstrom on 2. The jungle is down in LNG. Baron's spawned. You've got to be so careful. At least Zucker gets the Tristana. Needs to back away. Should surely have another Q available to lead strike out to safety. The Hail of Arrows is enough. Can't quite get the auto. And the Aerie doesn't bring him down.
Oh, the Leandri's burn was so clear. Coming more and more to rue that failed driving test by Gala early in the game. Successful as the Ziggs has been, that Herald not breaking up in the middle. Lonfeng's also just pushed. Yeah, Lonfeng's just going topside. You got the bomb there, has flicker blades, much quicker ability to regen through those. Oh, he's going straight in.
Gets a huge buster shot away from the counter strike. Waiting to strike, get the auto, gets it. That'll give him a reset. Needs to get out of the Gala ultimate though, and Hung times his headbutt pulverize very well. PP God gonna be chunked as well, but could not get involved in the kill.
There's a fight down at the dragon, maybe. No, not quite. Wei throws his ult to deny any engagement. And they're making themselves pretty proud from this game so far. They managed to get a lot out of this one. Lonfeng buster shots away from the instant counter strike, gets himself a couple of autos to get himself another couple of flicker blade procs, and Harry sadly dies in the side lane.
Been struggling there a little bit. He's actually gone and bought himself a arm guard now to try and manage that a bit. In fairness, you are into couple AD solo laners. Engage onto Xiaofeng, but the turnaround is pretty good. Hung in danger. The depth charge on the scout forces him to back away. Gala will throw the ultimate, but it doesn't do as much as they're hoping as the glacial prison goes wide. The chains of corruption do land. Now away goes Lonfeng. Way low! The piercing arrow on target, 2 dead.
2 dead, and there's no frontline left now to buy space for LNG. Zucker's on the bot side and on to the Baron. Dangerous against the Ziggs.
Harry off vision as well on a potentially lethal flank angle.
There's one
Zucker
just in the bush behind them. I think he can go straight for it, but right now, spots out Zucker.
Now what's going on? They get the hook on the Wei, but behind on the backside gets a huge combo that allows Gala to murder them with a Mega Inferno Bond. Sorry, staying alive, but he's down to a 3rd HP. Harry finally pulls the trigger, but the damage is done. The Maelstrom is grounded, and LNG get everything they could ask for.
Oh, lightning might not strike twice, but they needed it to strike at least once. The ultimate from Cannon, nowhere to be seen in the important moments, and LNG find their combo before OMG does. LNG, they walk out with all 5 members, take down 4 from OMG, take down the Baron, and this should be the moment that they are waiting for. Stalled for so long, finally, the floodgates open.
That flash head.
The side of LNG, likely they get to push in, and they finally get that goddamn mid tower.
Wait here, but I said they better. It is actually going to go down. Thank God for that, but both
can keep him alive just about, but that's the only value that Xiaofeng is going to be adding to this game.
Thinking about all my pretty purple one. I'll do this one alone for now. My Soraka, a great parody from many moons ago.
That is such a niche reference to that, but all the same.
I don't think there's an actual song released for that. It was played at the Season 5 World Championship in the breaks in the venues.
Oh my god. Well, LNG, they're looking to potentially end this game. Lonfeng jumps forward, can't get himself that killer blow. That Nidalee really not helping much alongside it either. It does just feel like it has to be the hero play from Harry again. He has flash, he has teleport, he has ultimate. I mean, I guess they can still wait on the cannon ultimate, but it would be coming too little, too late.
OMG, they had it in their eyes. Baron control was there. The flank angle was there. The goal was right back to even.
For OMG, heartbreak for Rare Atom. They were sat looking at this game thinking, hey, this is winnable. RA, you know, both of the series today would have been upset wins should RA or OMG won and given Rare Atom that 2nd seed from this group. As it stands, though, it feels like it was so close in this one. And we'll see exactly how that does. Half his HP and 1 skill.
The stars are falling, and Gala's pulling them out of there by his own hands. And
in D&D, you know that it basically ends up exploding a very large area around you for a little bit. So, dare not for that one. Harry, teleporting. This is the last chance. Gala's already flashed.
Oh my days, he can be jumped on. Needs to be trying to time out that stopwatch. Shushong got to Gala, who does go golden. PP God into the backline, trying to get something. They've got the Ziggs. What about Scout? Still a half HP. They get another one. Buster shotting the Corki out the danger. Zucker gets to the backline and gets a hold of the Nautilus. Gets a 2-man counter strike. And the turnaround damage is just too much. You can put him down in lane, but the Jax smacks back.
And no, Lonfeng, the rookie in the mid lane, he's turning it back, he's trying, but he can't escape the veterancy of Scout. Zucker online, LNG through to Group A, through to Ascension.
They had to fight for it, but in the end, OMG just don't have enough in the tank. Rare Atom sent to Group B. The disappointment following, moments of elation, moments of hope.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup between Oh My God and LNG. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.